Naval Shipyard was the first U.S. naval base on the West Coast. It is legendary for its role as the Pacific's premier naval shipyard during World War I and World War II. At the height of its productivity, up to 50,000 workers were employed daily on the island. At least 89 seagoing vessels and more than 30 submarines were constructed on Mare Island. Mare Island Naval Shipyard was in operation for more than 150 years. In 1975, it was declared a National Historic Landmark District. The base closed in 1996. Known environmental toxicities found on Mare Island are selenium, asbestos, petroleum hydrocarbons, and lead.
Asbestos exposure used in the manufacturing and production of ship parts, insulation in the military barracks. This has caused can deal with a great many adverse health effects. Inhaled fibers become embedded in the lung tissue, causing a number of lung diseases, and progresses to asbestosis, and lung cancer, along with pneumonia, and in the ultimate end will cause death. Get her done.
Got some light exposure, exploded military ordnance, expired military munitions, lead-based paint. These are all bad. Poisonous metal that causes blood and brain disorders and death.
Petroleum hydrocarbons, exposures from spillage, improper disposal of diesel and motor oil, adverse health effects, skin itchiness, redness, blistering and peeling. Ingestion is vomiting, diarrhea, stomach swelling, cramps, drowsiness, and difficulty breathing. Prolonged or high exposure causes kidney failure, liver, and CNS damage. Identified as a carcinogenic, mutagenic, and a teratogenic. It's bad.
Okay. Selenium exposure. I just came. This is Mare Island, California. Valeo. We have waterway contamination due to runoff from the industrial waste, and the adverse health effects. They say in excessive amounts causes neurological effects and brittle hair and nails. That's all I got.
There are many groups working to improve the health of Mare Island. The U.S. Navy spent $194 million on studies, sampling, and cleaning up Mare Island. Weston Solutions, Inc. is a redeveloped firm responsible for the environmental remediation. Other groups include the U.S. Occupational Safety and Hazard Administration, the California State Environmental Protection Agency's Department of Toxic Substances, and the Regional Water Quality Control Board that were involved in petroleum cleanup, the Federal Environmental Protection Agency that provided documentation and regulates the policy, and Letter Mail Island that's in charge of redevelopment. Comprehensive environmental cleanup, restoration and maintenance, public prevention through avoidance of contaminated buildings and areas by marking and identifying toxic areas, quarantining known toxic areas, and enforcing no trespassing signs. Saving the world is doable if we all work together.